Good morning everybody, and welcome to the course on Advanced Skin Science for clinical aesthetic practitioners. I wanted to show you today a sample of this course which is now available online in an audio-visual presentation. It was originally designed for the corporate market in the aesthetics industry to upskill medical, clinical and therapy practitioners working with the skin to be able to address pertinent skin conditions with full knowledge of skin dysfunction, with the premise that if you understand the way in which the skin functions, its structures, you can then understand how it is dysfunctioning and hope to then correct whatever cycle of dysfunction there is. So we're going to have a look first of all at a section of the course which is regarding the extracellular matrix in the dermis, particularly talking about an area which is of course really important to us all, which is collagen, and the way that that is structured and how we can start to look at its regeneration. So we're going to start by looking at collagen. This is actually one of the most predominant proteins of the body. It's found in obviously the dermis of the skin, but also in bone, in connective tissue, packing tissue all around the structures or organs of the body. It's essentially a packing tissue giving extreme tensile strength to the skin, and you can see here its network structure, which is a rigid molecular format of proteins formed in a helix structure. So it actually is a binding and supportive tissue, giving huge resilience and strength to the skin. But of course its degradation is one of the key issues in terms of us aging prematurely, and we need definitely to understand how that happens in order to be able to work with aging skins and help to regress the aging process. So the word collagen actually comes from the Greek language, meaning collar, which refers to glue, and genon, which means to produce, so producing a binding, gluing function. It's been extracted for centuries from animal hide for this binding property, and certainly as we get older, that binding property and that support mechanism of the collagen is known to degenerate, and one of our studies is always needing to be what elements do degenerate collagen in the skin, as well as elastin, hyaluronic acid, the other elements of the extracellular matrix. So we'll have a look then first of all at the structure of collagen. It's actually made up of 18 different proteins formed into a triple helix molecular structure. And this structure of fibres wrapped around fibres actually makes it an extremely large molecule and a very strong one. And if you consider that, you can understand that actually there is no way that this molecule is going to get into the skin on its own. And so any cosmetic preparations that claim to get collagen into the skin, I'm afraid it is a fallacy. So what we can do with collagen is to look at how to regenerate it, and one of the key things we can do there is to look at the elements needed for its reproduction. So the amino acids or protein building blocks that make up collagen actually are formed from a variety of sources. One of the key amino acids in the triple helix is hydroxyproline, and if we look at the formulation of hydroxyproline, we have vitamin C, iron and lysine absolutely in the centre of that formulation. And this means that if you are deficient in vitamin C, iron or lysine, then of course your collagen cannot properly regenerate itself or maintain itself, and when it therefore gets damaged, there is a difficulty in the skin's healing and regeneration processes. So to us as skincare therapists and medical aesthetic practitioners, vitamin C in particular is a key element in our work. If we look just initially at the flowchart of development of collagen, we have vitamin C, iron and lysine in the front in order to produce the hydroxyprotein content of that triple helix. Without that vitamin C and iron in particular, the hydroxyproline does not get formed, the helix structure breaks down, we get a deterioration of collagen, and of course then the dermal matrix degenerates, we get premature aging, lines and wrinkles. So we really have to consider then how we get our vitamin C. As skincare practitioners, the importance of vitamin C can't be underestimated. We need vitamin C for all our healing processes, and also as an antioxidant against free radical damage, which will of course cause premature aging. But we have to consider how the skin receives its vitamin C, because we know that in cases of compromisation of body function, that all the goodness that the client takes in for nutrition will go to the more vital organs, the brain, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, to give these organs the resources they need to keep us alive. And of course the skin is the last in the queue when it comes to those goodness elements. So what we need to make sure we have when we're doing regenerative treatment is that the skin has everything it needs in order to recover and regenerate, and thereby get the benefit from the chemical peel, from the laser treatment, from the microneedling treatment. And from this point of view, vitamin C is a key consideration. Now, of course, you can get vitamin C from your diet. Your fruit and vegetables is the main source of vitamin C, and certainly we can't manufacture our own. Neither can we store vitamin C because it is water soluble. And of course then you have to think, well, how does the skin get vitamin C to penetrate? And that really is a whole issue on its own that we cover further on in our programme of audiovisual online courses, looking at the forms of vitamin C, the ways in which we can regenerate collagen, what the implications are in terms of intrinsic and extrinsic lifestyle and health issues that cause the premature degradation of this vital support mechanism in the skin. So please have a look at the website, as I say, www.sallydurant.com. If you have any queries, do call us on 01527 919 880 or email us at inquiries@sallydurant.com. Thank you very much.